Hey, sir, I feel my neck feels a little itchy. No, don't look down. Also, don't look at your arm. Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot17 bringing another COH2 replay. This is a 2v2 on Road to Kharkov. We have Slow Motion, WhiteHotD, Batman, and Ferdinand. Alright, let's double check their ranks real quick. Reminder, if you want to submit your own replays, do so via my Gmail or go to coh2.org, shoutcast, greyshotproductions. Either way, and by the way, my Gmail is greyshotproductions@gmail.com. There you go. And again, thank you to everyone for your support. Again, recently we've passed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we've passed 10 subs on Twitch, along with close to 800 followers. So, damn, I would say it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty freaking good. So, thank you so very much for your amazing support. Yeah, you guys are incredible. Like, seriously, you guys are just awesome. So, thanks. In any case, enough about me gloating about all of you. Let's get to what one of you guys sent me. There we go. So WhiteHotD went Mechanized Company. I really like this doctrine. This is why. This truck of awesomeness, because this military truck, yes, it costs 45 munitions to get this, and sure, it doesn't have a main gun initially, but you put some riflemen inside. Yeah, it's just a mobile fuck fest. It's great. You have to watch about the, Panzerfaust, but if in this case we have American, Soviet, OKW, Wehrmacht, so Wehrmacht can be kind of tied down, I assume. Oh my god, MG. This is one time it's like you probably want the MG to get armed person rounds. Fortunately, riflemen are firing at the Pioneer Squad, and Grenadiers, I guess, too busy to capture the fuel, don't really want to move on up. MG just being flanked, which is quite funny. Anyway, it's retreating now, even though these guys still suppressed. Sure, why not? Do you have a grenade ability? You don't. You're just getting more riflemen. Okay, it makes sense. These guys are pretty damn good. Also, if you get the upgrade, oh my god, its machine gun's actually pretty freaking sweet. That guy needs to fall back. Now, luckily, again, there is a repair crew in there, so they can heal, which is pretty awesome. Just, having a truck heal. What I mostly do is just, again, use exactly like he did, get around MG positions and just cause havoc to the enemy. It's pretty damn sweet. Plus, you get the, you get a 76 main gun for a Sherman, so that's pretty good. I don't know why you would get the, was it Dozer Blades, but, But in any case, the other doctrine, Guards Rifle Combined Arms Tactics, you get a nice suite, close range, medium longer ranges, heavy tank, artillery, airstrike. Very good. And again, filling in all the gaps to make a very, very powerful army, so nice. Germans haven't picked anything yet, so we'll see what they do. Well, I will say, the Germans did manage to take over a huge portion of the right-hand side, and gain the field. Now, they didn't capture this point or this point, and there are plenty of games that I've called people out for not capturing points, but they pushed up and captured this point, so they could cut off the allies who went for the fuel and this back point, and now are not getting any resources. Also, I love the fact that this guy's charging. Why do I like that fact? Well, quite simple. As soon as that oh, never mind, I thought he was going to deploy a truck. Once he deploys that truck, Panzerfaust will be active, but right now it isn't. So now this scout car is literally just going to chase down this poor Volk squad and most likely murder it. Yeah, if someone has a light vehicle, they're going to chase, so, get ready. Sturms, though, good counter, because again, they'll at least do quite a bit of damage, or they should, if they can actually shoot it. Wow, they're actually not doing really any damage. Holy fuck. They don't give a fuck. Also, I like how you built this. Literally, he's going to see that and probably satchel it, I'm assuming. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get off and throw the satchel, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Right now, if we can... Wow, how's that scout car alive? Like, seriously. Those Sturms just do nothing versing it. I am actually very surprised it has taken that little amount of damage. That seems incredibly bullshit. The fact that those guns have done very little through it. Actually, I think they're hurting the penal troops inside more so. Oh, there goes scout car. Okay, maybe it's taking more damage on the rear than the front, which makes sense. Interesting tactic to come around the side, and also I'm surprised he didn't throw a satchel and kill it, but that's just me. Managed to get out of there. You might lay a mine and get a heal up. On the far left, we can see here the truck now upgraded with a 50 cal machine gun, doing pretty damn sweet. or doing well for itself, pushing forward. By the way, this thing can call an artillery strikes. Like, this thing's pretty sweet. So, yeah. Also, you can do this, combine arms, you know. It's fine. Looks like the allies with their light armor managed to counterattack. Might not be the best idea to deploy a sniper if they have a military truck, because what they'll do is probably chase it down. So be very careful with that. We have cavalry riflemen being deployed. They're good close range of throwing satchels on vehicles. So, you know, be very, very careful about that. Any case, Germans trying to lead a counterattack. They got Panzerschreck. Looks like they're playing some mines as well. Good, because looks like these guys are blobbing a bit. Maybe grab some... The medic? Nope, you're not really grabbing that. Probably move up to the heavy cover. Be probably better. Stop making the mines. Just building some, you know, having some squads on standby. American player, White Hot, going in mid, capturing the point. Very nice, very nice. Again, capture that star, and might be able to, you know, put the victory back in your hands. Right now, again, Germans did a great push, but unfortunately, the light armor counter was too severe for the Germans to really handle. For Kenwerfer is always a nice suite, especially if you know the enemy is gone to penal. They're probably going to deploy light armor, so getting it for Kenwerfer quickly, not a bad idea. I mean, you can always get the Sturm, the Panzerschreck on the Sturm Pioneer, but, you know, for Kenwerfer, might be a little better to have, you know, fire long range, because then it's just one shot and maybe a couple bullets, and that thing will be KO'd pretty quickly. Any case, on the far left, we have additional forces just chilling. I guess they're waiting. Did your sniper die? No, sniper got pushed back. Okay, he's back. Now, you are deploying a light mechanized building. You're getting very little fuel, so you need something very quickly. Oh, now you're getting no fuel because, well, you kind of fucked up. Now, he probably thought the cavalry would do damage to this by throwing a satchel, but you can't really throw a satchel unless it's a movable vehicle, and he's going to lose that squad. So, it's fine. MG suppressing some troops, but others managing it close. Fortunately, no grenade. But that being said, holy crap. Only 2 kills, but vet 2. I mean, like, this thing is incredibly good. Though, armor-piercing rounds will annihilate it. Good job with that veterancy, and quickly rotating that to knock it out. So, oh my god, there's men inside. Get out, men! You can make it out! Oh my god, I feel bad for them, I do. Eh, they look fine. Oh my god, is that a head? That's a head! That's a head sticking through. Hold on. Guys? Guys? Am I okay, sir? Am I okay? Johnny, you're fine. Just don't look down. Hey, sir, I feel my neck feels a little itchy. No, don't look down. Also, don't look at your arm. Oh my god, was he E.T.? I almost want to put E.T. phone home here. I feel like that would probably be a good thing. But that's pretty freaking hilarious in my eyes. That's just great. Also, I love the Germans right there being like, sir, should we kill it? Should we kill it, sir? I don't know. Oh, it disappeared. It probably went home. Okay. On me. So, you know, quality entertainment for Greyshot Productions. Any case, he went with a mortar half-track. This might be a good plan. Okay, I know this sounds incredibly fucking stupid, but hear me out. Get the MG, arm-piercing rounds, annihilate that sucker. Or just send a scout car up. That works too. Because scout car, as we can see, will quickly knock it out. He will probably throw an AT grenade on it. But I feel like with another barrage from the scout car... Oh, it's so close. Oh, machine gun almost killed it. Probably arm-piercing rounds would have. Pulling back enough fire. Gonna hit it. Probably, you know, cause enough damage to... Oh, maybe not. It's very close to dying. Anyway, Germans counterattack. And with the AT, managed to push back a lot of the Soviet infantry and armor. They now managed to recapture all their territory, and it's really even now. It's quite even across the board. So good job. Now might turn to a battle of caches to see who builds caches to kind of help. Nice Panzerfaust, kind of stopping that scout car from advancing. Do we have any more aliens riflemen? Do we have any more? I'm just saying. Sniper also being deployed, very helpful. You know, providing supportive fire. Ooh, good shot. Oh wait, no. I think the Grenadiers got that. But hey, you pushed him back. Cool. Mortar opening fire. Oh, wow, this thing needs healed immediately. Because otherwise it's not going to fire anything. Again, those armor-piercing rounds doing great. Unfortunately, flanking maneuver. You didn't Panzerfaust? Oh my god, he could have Panzerfausted that thing and KO'd it. But no, it's fine. Just mass retreat. Also, maybe Pioneer Squad? Oh, now you be able to cash. Dude, I think that scout car needs healed. Just point that out. Just saying. Satchel. Nope, never mind. He has some of the anti-armor. So that thing was just too damaged. Panzer Grenadiers on the road to take negative cover. Probably should move it to a bush. You know, bush is medium cover for some reason. Anyway, grenade. Oh, good. You threw a grenade. And goodbye to that conscript. Oh, nope. He actually managed to get out. A little bit of health damage, but not too bad. Squad managed to pull back. He's luring him to the satchel at this point. Oh, okay. I think he realized he was pushing it a wee bit too far. Sturm's doing damage on the retreat. Very nice. Yeah, that was a bad retreat. He should have really Panzerfausted that scout car. He probably could have held, honestly, because then we'll slow it down on Persson grounds. GG. Although people know I am notorious for my unit preservation, so you know. Although good Panzerfaust there stops this. AT gun could move over, but it's kind of just hiding over in the bushes over here. Germans have yet to go any doctrines. Very curious about that. Nice mine, by the way. Stopped some infantry. Yeah, flamethrowers. Oh, good Verkenwa for shot. Very nice. And he actually burned to death. Sure, that works. I'm fine with that. Population-wise, it's still pretty damn even. Let's double-check to see what's going on left. American forces pushing on. I remember the unfortunate military truck did pass away. But it looks like he's going to try to hold. This sniper's way too close to the front line. It's going to, yeah, you need to retreat it. This thing's also being, oh, let's see. Scout car coming up, but yeah, it's being, wow, okay. Is he using high explosive? He's wasting high explosives. They're just using a grenade. Okay. Well, anyway, how do I put this? Rifleman flanked it, so yeah, he needed to pull back immediately. We have some guard troops coming in. Looks like they killed the Verkenwerfer, but the Volk squads just managed to push it back. Again, they're better close range, so that makes 100% sense. Scout car opening fire. Staying just out of range, but doing enough damage to it. American forces, very mobile. We can see here we got the major, so armor is to be expected very soon. So, yeah, the German player needs something. Ferdinand has enough, it looks like, to get the upgrade, though they are still relatively low on fuel. So holding that is a main priority for them. In any case, scout car still lighting them up. And we have a Pioneer squad coming in. One mortar hit on it while it's being healed, and that thing's pretty fucked. Though, if only he knew... Oh, my God, really? Oh, major strike. Oh, it's a couple artillery shells. If only he knew literally charging up with the scout car would literally, like... There's nothing that stops him. Absolutely nothing. So, I feel like once he realizes the enemy has nothing protecting it, WhiteHot might lose that half track. Speaking of which, Soviet player pushing back on the right, trying to push forward. Doing okay for the time being. Trying to go for mid. Close range troops mixed in with long range fare. Good combo. Again, nice wide variety. So, you know, at least he's not trying to spam a single unit and think, I'm going to win the game with it. No, he has a nice variety of units. Grenadiers coming in to try to help. But looks like that MG is what's really going to turn time. Damn, that guy's MG. 17 freaking kills. Man, he's doing work. He's doing some serious work. So good on him. Good on him. Now, moving on. Nice grenade. Let's see. Mortar half track, 8 kills. We have an AT gun being deployed. So WhiteHot postponing any armor for the time being. And again, he could have got with the mortar carriage if he wanted to. Though or even just a little longer, it probably got, you know, the M483 Sherman. But no, he's gonna wait a little bit more. Yeah, most likely he's probably gonna save up for the better Sherman. Okay, the slightly more expensive, all-around decent one. So, you know, it's fine. Panzer Grenadier squad moving on in. You know you have a scout car for this, right? You know the scout car is designed to shoot it. Although 2 Panzerfaust could do damage, although they targeted the infantry first natively. And there's a flamethrower unit currently burning your unit alive, so expected to die. Yeah, that was a bad push. Scout car really should have flanked around to try and knock that sucker out before the AT gun came in, and that probably would have helped a lot. I have Fog of War off, so of course he could have seen it, but again, scout cars have really long range, so that would have helped. Plus, he could have gone with the... There we go, spotting scope, so we could have seen that. Again, with additional recon. Armed piercing rounds. 19 kills, 20 kills. Yep. And just mowing everything down. Nice sniper shot, by the way. Shocked the men and stopped them from advancing. Armed piercing rounds plus the sniper managed to hold the line. And yeah, those two are his MVP units. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just holding back the entire allied charge. Grenade, explosive shots coming in. needs to pull back the sniper, although I think he has a medical back at base, I want to say. Yes, he does. So at least he can pull them back and get healed up pretty quickly. The American blob is coming back, although some of it's still, you know, in need of heals. The Soviet blob, it's not as grand as it used to be, but he does have all the mechanized buildings active, while the Germans don't have that. They really don't. I don't know what his strategy is. Maybe elephant. He hasn't got mechanized yet, so King Tiger would probably be a bad idea. We do have caches going down, so they're getting more resources than the Americans, so that's a positive for the Germans. But let's see what the Allies have in store for the Germans. Anyway, we have some long-range troops. Again, Captain now equipped with a bar, you know, because that makes sense. I'm kidding. For so long, the Captain had a bazooka. But in any case, a scout car being pushed back. Again, just doesn't want to deal with it. Artillery coming down on that mortar. Might be able to kill it with that shot. Oh, nice shot. It's like, by the way, you can. Fun fact: you can tell if something's gonna die based on the explosion radius on the individual infantry units. For example, if a grenade comes down on the infantry units are clumped together, it has a very high likelihood of squad wiping. While the infantry units are very far apart, it's not going to, because the infantry is not taking the direct hit from the grenade. So, fun fact: the model of your character does make it it does make sense. It does matter where they are, because again, you could be one-shotted pretty quickly. Speaking of which, I think Batman just deployed a Panzer IV. No, a Jagdpanzer. Okay. Interesting choice. At least you would have something to fight the armor, though a flank is highly possible and probable to come around. Now, WhiteHot decided to heal his infantry rather than get armor. We'll see if that costs him. I mean, at the very least, that Jagdpanzer is going to be relatively useless unless it's, you know, manages to snipe the half-track. Which could happen, honestly. Kednorf are kind of hiding out as well, so at least he has additional AT blocking in case he gets flanked. German forces with Soldaten pushing on in. Ferdinand did go with the Ferdinand. I mean, that not a surprise. So Batman's going to go with a bat creature. He's going to go with Breakthrough because he wants to get the Sturm Officer and help Commissioner Gordon catch the Joker. So there you go. Definitely what he's going to do. Definitely. Anyway, Sniper once again providing supportive fire, getting quite a number of hits on the American forces. Good job on him. Scout car fucking rushing on up. Again, with the scope, managed to detect where the half-track is, and holy shit, that thing is moving fast. Yeah, that mobility is incredibly quick. Also, the other one can be just as quick. AT gun gonna try to do a twirl, but gonna have a bit of a hard time identifying and getting that target. Again, he's gonna try to keep doing round and round he goes. You know, it's fine until if she comes in like this and they can AT grenade it and stop it from using that speed. So yeah, he's gonna realize this and have to fall back. Now the AT gun should not have moved because again he has to retreat this way. Nope, too late. He's gonna lose that scout car. Oh wait, no. Well, no, he's going to, unless he remands the AT gun, which is entirely possible. Yep, he does. And say goodbye. Oh, destroyed engine. Okay, never mind. It's still alive. But yeah, if an infantry comes, especially with a veteran C rifleman, which can pin your troops, you may want to fall back. Meanwhile, Jagdpanzer on standby with the Panzer headquarters. Also, if I don't cast a replay, sorry, this came up in the comment. If I don't cast a replay, I literally get dozens. So I apologize, but I get a lot, so I deeply and humbly apologize, but there are a lot of replays to go through. In any case, we can see here, sure, moving on in, and these are the dozer blades I was talking about, which, again, essentially turns it into a bulldozer, which is okay. I just don't care for it as much. Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe if it keeps the anti-armor rounds, that's okay, but eh. Anyway, German forces managing to capture mid, at least they're trying to anyway, and the Allied forces still numbering it's a pretty damn close game. The American player and the Batman character doing very well. Ferdinand, not so much. He's getting another scout car for reference. He probably wants to save up manpower and get an elephant, if I had to assume. Slow motion, just getting a nice variety of forces. Oh shoot, the very awesome and amazing MG died. One of the Grenadiers died. The other Grenadier... Oh my god, there goes Ferdinand. That Katusha literally just killed 3 units of his. We've only got 5 kills, but that thing just almost GG'd the game. Although this German blob is going to say otherwise to that GG. And possibly squad wipe an American unit. Oh my god, he's going to let... Nope, there it goes. Opposite on moving back. Man, that Katusha would have been amazing versus this. Trying to move on up closer with the Thompson, but again, that provoked the Panzer headquarters, suppressing him. Nice attempt for a grenade, but unfortunately, you literally hit your own guys, so congratulations. Flanking maneuver, because again, even though some of the forces are in mid, he's like, well, Ferdinand's pretty much dead, so I'm going to go around and flank him. And you know what? It's working since he has a sizable army. Now, slow motion in them, I mean, yeah, some damage was taken to WhiteHotD, but slow motion's coming back. And, yeah, should be deploying it. Well, hold on. Okay, maybe he won't deploy, but he still has a decent army with WhiteHotD, and they combined, they still match the Axis. Though, I will say, it's probably better the fact they have 2 relatively similar army sizes instead of this, because then Batman literally has to watch out for more of the map, while Ferdinand has fewer units and is kind of on his own. Now, you could say that Ferdinand, because it's that, he could be better with his micro, but as you can tell, his micro is not that great. Jagdpanzer could get a final shot on that thing, might be able to kill it. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be lured into a trap. And yeah, he's going to pull back. Good for him. Good for it. Don't be lured into a trap. Rickenwoofer redeploying itself, trying to watch that area. Rifleman getting mid, both Sudan kind of pushing in without any upgrades. Which, by the way, has he gotten? No, he's got no upgrades. We have recon going now, so they're trying to identify a key target. I don't think they have any artillery themselves. They don't. So I don't know what their attempt is. Maybe they just think it's cool, just to, or most likely they're just trying to find enemy positions so that way they can anticipate it, like stuff like this, where the AT gun's trying to redeploy and hit the Jagdpanzer from its side. So these like, okay, I'll move it back to make sure I'm okay, because again, that's reasonable. You want to make sure you're alive and not dead. So awesome. AT gun though. Oops, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, this AT gun. I was like, where's that AT gun? Literally the one I just saw. So, good job, Greyshot. That's being deployed. We do have a Panzer IV being made. I feel like it's a little too late. He should have armor out by now, and I get that the Ferdinand isn't a good choice. He's versing mostly infantry, and a Panther may not be as effective, although I think it would still be decently, especially if you're equipped with, like, the sniper and such. But I feel like you're about to lose that sniper from Path. Oh, no, good shot. Alright, you just shell-shocked the Americans, so they're kind of stunned. If we can, we're desperately trying to hold that point, but they really found him out pretty quickly, so might need to worry about that. Panzer headquarters opening fire on the infantry, and I guess he's trying to throw... Nope, he's just trying to kill that. Nice. Panzer headquarters pushing back the infantry pretty quickly. T-34 pushing on left. Almost Sudan just barely clinging in. Needs to throw a grenade and get the fuck out, or just stay there and die. I guess he stood there and died. American player, again, remember, he's still healing this one, and now he's getting another one. So that might be something he really watches out for, because now the American player has 2 Shermans, and the Germans have, well, at least Ferdinand. No, well, okay, he's a Panzer IV, but Panzer IVs aren't exactly known for fighting Shermans toe-to-toe and winning. Most of the time. Sometimes, yes, especially with rear armor, but I don't know. I think the Sherman is a better tank. Like, probably the best medium tank, honestly, because of its dual rounds and multi-purpose and utility functions. But that's just me. They're trying to wow, okay, never mind. Panzer IV might have been a better shot. It seems like they oh, nope, that was in a bounce. That was absolutely not a bounce. We can see here that we got some additional AT rounds hitting that Panzer IV, trying to push it back. Very lucky it missed. Would have been a close one right there. Oh, no, he stops moving, and they miss again. How the aim up a little higher, and you'll do wonders. See, like that guy. Managed to pull out. Panzer IV just barely clinging to dear life. We have a Jagdpanzer firing across. T-34 coming on the flank. That, though, the Panzer headquarters coming in. Nice shot on the Sherman, though, killing it. Jagdpanzer immediately pulls back. Gets a nice shot on the T-34. T-34 trying to escape, but a T on the side from the pack. 40. And one last shot from the Jagdpanzer finally kills it. Airstrike coming in. Try to push it back. But remember, even though that's the armor dead, and that's a decent armor grouping dead, the main issue that right now Ferdinand has is the American infantry. Like, this is very good by terms of veterancy and how many he has. especially in this type of game. So he should be able to keep contesting those maps just because the German player might be getting a few more kills, and that's a maybe. But again, I have to double check the end of the game. But the big thing that I can honestly say is the fact that pretty much the American player keeps how do I put this? Because of the fact the American player keeps you know, not losing men, actually having a decent force. It doesn't matter if the Germans have some better units, so you can just overwhelm them with quantity. Stug pushing on in. Again, unsure why you got this. Maybe it's an AT like tank, and you're kind of worried about that. But most of the Allied armor has been kind of suffering pretty damn badly. So I don't know. That's something that maybe they should keep an eye out for. It's like, oh, we keep killing their armor with our armor. Problem is, our armor can't kill this infantry. So what do we do? What do we do? It's like, I don't know, sir. I just don't know. Any case, American forces. I love how again, this guy's equipped with a Thompson on a wide open map. That doesn't seem like the smartest plan, but it's fine. I've seen worse. Panzer headquarters gets knocked out by Artie, so very nice. Your artillery's deployed, but I don't know why you placed it. You don't have that many munitions, so you really have one shot. And what? You're gonna hurt maybe some guard troops, and the riflemen are pushed out of the area. So yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that could be a lot better. That zeroing could have been way better. I get the major's there, and he's definitely hurting the artillery. Oh, fuck, never mind. I guess conscripts were like, hey, we'll be fine against this artillery. And no, you're not. No, you're not. So now we have actually just base, we have normal we have rocket artillery, we have like base artillery, aka artillery you can build. And overall, doing pretty good. Hitting the headquarters building, I'm assuming going to start countering that. Now with fortifications, he does get his own artillery piece, and because next to medical, he can at least heal it, at least as long as the medical's alive. So most likely he'll probably return fire with it, and then set it to automatically target artillery units. Any case, kind of getting back on topic, Panzer IV needs heals immediately. Needs a lot of heals. Jesus Christ. Grenadiers moving on in. Have you gotten... Okay, now you got the third building. So, Ferdinand's trying to go for some better armor. Panther could be good. Batman has a decent selection, though, as we can see, he definitely lost some units. Absolutely lost quite a number of units from artillery fire. Although it looks like that Katusha got knocked out, so good for him. The artillery seems to be doing wonders. Good job. Knocked out the Katusha. And might be targeting this now. Especially since this thing is Vet 1, you can have it literally counter barrage, which is very bad for enemy artillery to constantly have an artillery piece fucking trying to murder you. Good shot, by the way. So, I mean, Vet 1 for at least these guys to get additional shells, so maybe you can just barrage this area and get it, like, with a lucky shell. But, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Anyway, Grenadiers trying to push on in, but like I said, the Allies still in this fight, and right now the American blob is really helping. The Axis have been unable to do much versing it. So they really need to do something. The Axis really need to do something against that American blob. Panzer IV moving in to try to counteract it. We have a Brumbar moving in. You have enough fuel for a king, but you're nowhere near the manpower. Ferdinand deployed a Brumbar. Good idea, actually, to fight the infantry. I probably would have got that sooner than a Stug. Just because that thing will literally one-shot enemy infantry, and it has a pretty damn good range to it. So it will definitely be doing quite a number on the enemy infantry. Anyway, Jackson trying to kill the Panzer IV, I assume. Good shot. Managed to knock that out. And at least with that out, that's only, like, I mean, sure, they can move up the Stug, but I don't think the Stug can really get in a fight. I think, like, the Panzer IV and the Stug need to come in to help fight this thing. But if it's just one-on-one, the Jackson does way more damage. Although, infantry support with Mass Panzerfaust and a Panzerschreck, I can concur. That can be very deadly, especially for a tank destroyer. Great shot, neutralizes it, and the Axis are one step closer to at least turning the tide, though Ferdinand is still pretty damn low overall. Meanwhile, on the far left, we have a KV-1 by slow motion, along with some forces, pushing on in, trying to retake this set area. overall, I think they're doing quite well. Oh, grenade going out, trying to kill the artillery piece. If they can kill it, they can knock out this thing's counter barrage, which would be very helpful. Although German forces coming back in to try to stop them at all costs, but unfortunately unable to. And yeah, Germans now definitely have a lower number of units than the Allies, so good for them. I'm sure all they need is 1 or 2 units through that excess manpower and fuel they have. Oh wait, they don't. And now this guy's losing a ton of units by that medical, trying desperately to hold. Remember when he had a full suite of units, like almost Soldaten, you know, like 2 squads and everything like that? Yeah, he's pretty much just shit the bed with that. But I'm assuming Batman is going to save up for a Tiger at this point. He's not that far away with the amount of resources he's getting, so another minute he should be able to get it. KV-1 just barely clinging on to dear life, but looks like they were able to kill the Stug, so not a fair exchange, but at least they did kill some German armor, so that's fine. Meanwhile, yeah, they need to recapture this region. The Americans have just been, sorry, the Soviets as well, have just been great for just hit and run attacks this game. And I feel like that's why they're doing exceptionally well. The Germans are just unable to really stop them and kind of sacrifice units kind of willy-nilly. And even when the Allies do lose units, it's not like they're that far behind with something else. Like a new Jackson or the infantry, for the American player specifically, is back and ready to cause chaos. It can just be a number of things, honestly. Brumbar opening fire, just trying desperately to hold back some of that infantry without being shot by this thing, which is, I would say, difficult, but it is nearly impossible. The best thing you can do is probably just not break the game, but kind of manipulate it by firing over cover, so that way the tank still has technically cover, so if anything fires at it, it can maybe hit the cover, but that's the only thing I can think of, honestly. Anyway, artillery is coming down somewhere. I'm assuming they're trying to kill the medical and this thing. Which, by the way, I guess did get decrewed because it looks like they had to reman it. Well, that sucks. Anyway, the Axis still are getting very low resources because they haven't recaptured this point, which is what they need to win. Stug being deployed. Batman is getting ever closer, I'm assuming, to a King Tiger. Just judging by the amount of fuel and manpower he has, he's literally like half a minute away from getting a King Tiger. Which could help. He does have a mechanized building, right? Like, Batman does have a mechanized building? He does. And we know he went Panzer Headquarters because we saw it earlier. So, again, only the OKW can deploy those. So, right now, he's very, very close. He's probably going to play right now, I would assume. Or now. There we go. Now the King Tiger's moving up. We'll see what happens. This could definitely help against the Allies. Again, King Tigers are notorious for like one-shotting infantry or just essentially just pushing them out of the way. So that could be something to look forward to. Is what's this guy gonna do with the King Tiger? Is he gonna manage to just destroy the infantry, or are they just gonna lose the game? We'll see. Anyway, AT gun firing on the Stug, pushing that sucker back. Brumbar moving on in. Infantry trying to push the Germans out. And well, remember, in mid, there's only 1 unit there. There's another squad back, but they can't exactly put that sucker in. So they only have 2. This guy, Batman, only has 2 units now to capture points. That is terrible. Anyway, Panther moving on in. Infantry managed to scare away the Brumbar. Oh boy, King Tiger's like, I got this, guys. It's fine. I won't turn to ET. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not ET, but also you're a big fucking target. So now they're causing enough damage to where he can be snared, which is exactly what happened. AT grenade also being thrown on it, and with the amount of AT, yeah, there goes the king. I mean, they literally had a Canwerfer and a normal AT gun with some bow rounds would be very good. And that's game. Holy crap. That was a nice little finish. WhiteHotD is, by the way, the person who submitted this. Thank you, WhiteHotD. Most damage for you. Slow motion got most kills. So very nice. Good teamwork, guys. It looked like you guys were coordinating, at least in some respects. So nice. Batman and Ferdinand also looked, they did really well. Again, good job on their performance and kills. I know they lost, but they still did a hell of a game. But in any case, this in this 2v2, very nice job slow motion with your armor pushes and whatnot. I mean, yeah, sure, some of them didn't work out as well, but overall, I think that you still, along with slow motion, both of you did a great job at trying to hold off the enemy. So, very nice. Very nice in that regard. And again, just as a kind of a little sit rep, the Allies did take back a lot of territory, so I think those early resources helped them gain a small lead over the Axis. So just maybe watch out for that, or at least try to take stuff that's less defended. There were a few times the Allies probably would have lost some units if, you know, the unit on the German side was managed correctly, but they made it out. They made it out in one piece, so good for them. Good for them. But in any case, guys, that's game. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Ace, Joe Foley, Joey G, JP Vaal, jrchicklis, Manuel, Mark Cataly, Milam, Ollie, Onlyplayapples, Pyroshark, Rifle, Sebastian Marzalik, sgtMcPain, Streakingwookie, Toussaint, WhiteHotD, Aaron Yee, Jordan Savat, Leo Liu, Nathan, Angus, and Tim. Thank you again for your incredible support. You all rocked. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time.